She revealed she was planning to become a mother again at the age of 54 earlier this month. And while her decision to have a child with the help of a surrogate has split public opinion, Tina Malone's plan to have a second child in her 50s also appears to have caused waves within her own family. Struggling to get her head around the decision, Tina's eldest daughter Danielle, 34, told Closer magazine that it was an insane idea for the shameless star to begin raising a second child at her age. Talking about her reaction to the news that the actress and her husband, Paul Chase, who is the same age as Tina's daughter, were planning on having a second child, Danielle explained she'd found it extremely hard to process. "When Mum told me about her plans to have another baby using a surrogate, I thought it was the most ridiculous thing ever," the former Hollyoaks later star explained. "I had to ask her if she'd gone completely insane." Looking back to her mother's first pregnancy, Danielle said her mother had been lucky to have a baby in her 50s, and that was something to be grateful for, not something to be messing around with again. The actress, who has followed in her mother's career footsteps, revealed she hadn't found it easy to bond with her younger half-sister, Flame, who was born 3 years ago. Describing her dread at having to tell her own daughter, Dorothy, about the unusual family dynamic, she said, "When Mum refers to Flame as Dorothy's auntie, it makes my skin crawl because there's only 2 years between them. And in order to call someone your sibling, there has to be some common ground." Explaining how she grew up with just her mother to look after her in a bedsit, Danielle said the difference between her and her younger half-sister's lives was stark. Despite not agreeing with Tina's decision to expand the family further, the mother of one added that she would always love her mother, though they won't be seeing completely eye to eye on this decision. "I only wish my mum was more interested in her granddaughter than having another baby," Danielle said. "Despite our differences, I'll always love Mum and I'll be there for her, but I can't get my head around her decision. A part of me thinks she's being incredibly selfish." Tina and Paul, who married in 2010, revealed their plans to have a second child at the start a few weeks ago. Defiant Tina, who faced a backlash after getting pregnant with Flame aged 50, told the Sunday People, "Some will say I am selfish and irresponsible for having another child at 54.